There are three main points I want to cover for all the people who might be watching this who used to be in my group of friends. And you all know what I'm referring to. That whole friendship thing that happened between me and that anonymous person wasn't my choice, and that's, one of the main things that people don't get. I mean, we've all been through broken friendships, right? And there's usually always something that both people can do to make it work, but not when you're being pushed away. And another thing I want to say is I used to totally hate his girlfriend. Not only because I knew that, that's because of his own immaturity, that's the reason our friendship was ending, but because of how many times I had to sit and comfort him because she totally broke his heart. Now I've gotten to a point I realized his girlfriend doesn't even barely know I exist. She's not just trying to sabotage the friendship. I don't want anyone who's, watching this to think that, oh, she's automatically, just pushing all of her side of the blame on the girlfriend. And I don't hate the girlfriend for anything that she did. I don't even dislike her. I just wish he was more mature to be able to admit to his own mistakes. And he's one of those people, okay, and it's not just him, I know a lot of people like this, but he's the only person that has actually affected me. He doesn't want to be responsible for his own actions at all. Like, okay, the day before his 13th birthday, what happened was, okay, I was going through this crazy depression thing, and I was just depressed for a few days. It was only a few days, and I didn't hang out with him, and basically, once we started hanging out again, I went to his house, and he was just blowing me off, just ignoring me, wouldn't even talk to me. And then that night, he, on Facebook, went off of me and blocked me. The next day, the day of his party, that night, he re-added me, so I thought, he saw that he actually doesn't want this friendship that has been going on for a long time. And no, he just re-added me so that his mom would talk to me. And his mom wanted to know why I didn't go to the party. And he wouldn't tell anyone how he was the one that blocked me, or how he was the one who told me not to come around anymore. He just didn't want to be responsible for his own actions. And yeah, part of the whole girlfriend thing is if he wasn't so mature, yeah, that really shows how mature he is. He had his head so far up his girlfriend's ass, he didn't know how to have friends. And I don't expect him to just stay in his room for days and play video games with me. No, I know that he has responsibilities as a boyfriend and all that nonsense. But he also has to understand, in order to keep a friendship, you have to, you can't just blow this person off constantly and expect them to just forgive you because you know that they will. You can't be, constantly manipulative and just a jerk to them. And because you know that they care about you this much and they're always going to come back to you, you can't keep saying, oh, I'm sorry. Because a lot of times, even if that person does forgive you, that doesn't mean they forgot what happened. And so anyone watching this, just because everyone's been through broken friendships, so just remember what it was like when you were hurting because someone hurt you, and try to just be kind to one another because it really does hurt. Well, I love you guys. Have a super awesome day.